From the entertainment jackpot capital of the world, Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the exciting new prize Maximus Letter Perfect Game Show, Caesars Challenge! Ladies and gentlemen, Ahmad Rashad!
Welcome to Las Vegas, and welcome to Caesars Challenge. Now, this is a game show where you not only get a chance to win these beautiful prizes, but also this $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8. All right, now, Steve Day, let us meet our challengers.
Returning for his third day, having already won over $50,000 in prizes, including trips to Hawaii and Portugal, tickets to the Super Bowl, and a pair of jet skis, a honeymooner, and pet store owner. Here is Scott Gordon. Here's a beautician from Orlando, Florida. This is Laura Whitsett in Vegas, trying her luck. And from Los Angeles, an RTD bus driver and mother of three, here's Leanna Nelson.
All right, Scott, you are our returning champion, played very well the last couple of days, and you're on your honeymoon?
Yes, sir.
Spending it right here in Vegas, huh?
Trying to.
Is that the only thing you're spending here in Vegas?
No, unfortunately not.
All right, good luck to you today. Leanna, you are a bus driver.
Right, RTD.
Really?
Yes.
How did you land in Las Vegas?
Well, we came up for a busman's holiday, if you will, a convention of bus drivers, yeah.
A
we're
convention
up
of... Now, did you come up on the bus?
We did, and I drew the lot that said I got to drive the bus, so they gave me a bad time all the way up, and if I don't win, I'll get a bad time all the way back.
No.
Yeah.
And Laurel, you are from Orlando. Mm-hmm. Obviously a fan of the Orlando Magic.
Obviously, my good Lord.
Now, whomever of you wins the most dollars by the end of our game will not only have the opportunity to buy these beautiful prizes, but you'll also have the chance to face Caesars Challenge and win this beautiful $45,000 Lincoln Mark 8. And all of this happens by making wagers, answering questions, and unscrambling words. Now, here is our first word, Zach. As you can see, Zach is not the first word. Zach is our centurion's name. It pertains to recreation. Now, we stake each of you with $2,500. First round odds are at a 2-to-1 payoff, and you're limited to a $250 bet. Please punch in your wagers. Now, whoever buzzes in first with the correct answer to a question will earn an additional $100 and have the opportunity to choose one letter. Then we'll move it to its correct position, and then you'll have 5 seconds to guess the word. Now, if you find the letter that belongs in our lucky slot, and you then identify the word, our instant jackpot carried over from yesterday is now worth $2,000. Are we ready? The subject is recreation. 10, 12, 15. How many strikes make a perfect game in bowling? Leanna.
Strikes, 10 strikes.
10 strikes. That would be good if you were a pitcher, if you had 10 strikeouts, but not the right answer. Yes, Laurel.
12.
12 is exactly right.
All right.
Not only a beautician. Wait, do you bowl?
I am a great bowler.
Okay, all right, pick a letter.
I would like the R, please.
The R, please. 5 seconds. Recreation. On the left, on the right, in the rear, where would you find the starboard side of a boat? Yes, Leanna?
On the right.
On the right is where you find the starboard. Pick a letter.
The S, please.
The S, please. 5 seconds. Subject, recreation. Bogey, par, birdie. Which of these is the best score on a golf hole? Yes, Laurel.
Bogey.
A bogey is wrong. Scott.
Birdie.
A birdie, exactly right. Scott, pick a letter.
G, please.
The G, please. 5 seconds.
Surfing.
Surfing. All right, let's see your wagers. 250, 250, 200, and the totals. Scott with an early lead with $3,100. Now here is our second word. And it pertains to U.S. presidents. Odds are still at 2-1. Punch in your wages, please. My lucky slot is now worth $2,500. U.S. presidents. Adams, Madison, Washington. Which president signed the Declaration of Independence? Yes, Leanna?
Adams.
Adams signed it. Yes, he did. Pick a letter.
Okay. The T, please.
The T, please. 5 seconds. U.S. presidents. Ohio, Massachusetts, Virginia. Which state has been the birthplace of the most... Yes, Scott.
Virginia.
The most U.S. presidents. Virginia. 8 presidents were born in Virginia. Pick a letter.
The N, please.
The N, please. 5 seconds. U.S. presidents. Dwight Eisenhower, Ronald Reagan, Herbert Hoover. Who was the oldest person ever elected president? Yes, Scott.
Dwight D. Eisenhower.
Dwight D. Eisenhower was old, but he wasn't the oldest. Yes, Leanna.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan is old, was old, and he's the
Will be
answer.
old.
Pick a letter, Leanna.
Okay, the A.
The A, please.
About
5 seconds. U.S. presidents.
the candidate, president.
New Deal, Square Deal, Fair Deal. What was the name of Yes, Scott.
The New Deal.
What was the name of Teddy Roosevelt's domestic program? The New Deal was not it. Leanna.
Fair deal.
Fair Deal was Fair Deal was the same thing that Scott said, so I think that was wrong 2 times. You said New Deal, you're both wrong, and you're right. The answer is Square Deal.
Thank you. Square deal. I would like the B, please.
The B, please. You have hit the lucky square. If you can guess the word in 5 seconds, you pick up an additional $2,500.
The word is cabinet.
The word is cabinet. Yes, it is. All right. Let's see your wagers. 150, 250, 250, and the totals. We have a new leader, Laura, $5,250. Now, we have a lot of prizes up here to give away, but we're going to hear about a couple of them right now. Steve, tell us.
You and a guest will fly in first-class style for 10 glorious days in exotic Tahiti. Secluded white sand beaches, warm, crystal clear water. This fantasy vacation is valued at $10,000. You will love it. And from Antiquities International, here in Caesar's own Forum Shops, this classic American collection features a vintage gasoline pump and rare home soda fountain. It's a prize package worth over $8,000.
All right, we have a fairly tight game here. Laura with a little bit of a lead, but we'll have more of Caesar's Challenge right after these messages.